Magandang araw sa lahat. Today, I'll be discussing abstracts and leaflets. What are these? When are they usually being used, among other things? And I believe in one way or another, we have already encountered these, if not made one. So this is just a little bit of refresher. So yeah, let's get started. So first, let's talk about abstract. By definition, an abstract is a brief but informative summary of the contents of a document, usually a 150 to 250 word paragraph, or even, shall we say, mga 300 words at most. So basically, maikli lang siya. It doesn't have to be too lengthy. It is generally written last because in writing this, you have to know everything first, including the methods, results, conclusion, among other things, which I will be discussing further later. But yeah, in a nutshell, huli mo siyang isusulat because it's like a summary of everything that you've written. But kahit huli siyang isusulat, it still appears first or at the beginning of a report to give a busy reader pertinent details of its contents. Another by-the-book definition, abstract serves as a very practical purpose for readers who want to get a grip on the main facts without having to go through the whole document immediately. Also, usually abstract writing is used in different academic and professional contexts like research papers, thesis, journal articles, technical reports, and conference papers. Now, these are the typical parts included in the abstracts. Although in making one, you have to consult your advisor kasi baka may iba siyang format na fina-follow, but these are the typical ones. Number one, significance of the study. The abstract also details the problem being addressed and the specific objectives established, the methods used, presents the significant findings in relation to the objectives, conclusion, and recommendation for future work. Also, some abstracts contain a list of keywords or terms that are related to the study. This list of keywords is very important in indexing information, making it easier for an information seeker to find the document. Now, I'd like to add this one because these are the common mistakes that others do when writing abstracts. First common problem is that the abstract provides a statement of what the paper will ask or explore rather than what it found, and it's wrong. Try to look at this example. It's wrong to say that this report examines the causes of oversleeping kasi magtatanong pa rin tayo ano yung causes na yon. And di ba nga sa abstract dapat naanda na yung gist or summary ng lahat? So instead, you can write this, and I quote, individuals oversleep because they go to bed too late, forget to set their alarms, and keep their rooms dark. Another common problem is that others provide general categories rather than specific details in the findings. In this example, it's wrong to just say that this study draws conclusion about which variables are most important in choosing a movie theater. Kasi, again, itatanong pa rin natin what specifically are these variables. So instead, you can write it like this. The study concludes that the most important variables in choosing a movie theater are comfortable seats and high-quality popcorn. Always remember that a good abstract is clear, accurate, brief, maikli lang, and should include important information, or just familiarize yourself to the first letters of those adjectives, the cabs. So this is an example of an abstract. You may take a screenshot of it. So here, nakita natin na it has an intro part, natalakay din ang purpose ng study as well as its methods and the result. Sige, you can pause muna and digest. Having read that, you'll be able to grasp what the study is all about without scanning the whole article. Also, notice in this example and even the other abstracts that you may have encountered that it uses some jargons or maybe too technical for the general audience, but it's okay because these documents are not meant for the layman, but rather to a specific audience or a specialized audience. Now we proceed with leaflets. As per definition, a leaflet is a piece of paper that gives information or advertises something. It is and should be easy to read and follows a visually appealing format. Also, it has a variety of purpose to urge, to tell, advise, instruct, warn, inform, or explain. Also, leaflets are commonly used in various settings like marketing and promotion for education purposes about certain topics, tourism and travel, political campaigns, sa healthcare natin, and a lot more. So these are the common types of fold. Madami pa to. Tsaka depende naman sa inyo on how you're gonna fold it, but these are the common ones. We have the right angle fold. Tutupiin mo lang siya dalawang beses horizontally, then vertically, or the other way around. We also have here the accordion fold, gate fold, the very common one, and parallel fold. So again, madami pa to. Depende on how you're gonna fold it. Next, for the general tips in constructing the leaflet can be likened to a series of pages or panels joined together. Each page should be able to stand on its own, meaning each individual section of the leaflet should convey its own complete message or idea, independent of the others. This ensures that even if a reader only sees one page or panel, they can still understand the key information or concept being presented without needing to refer to the other sections. Also, pay special attention to the cover. It should be attractive with eye-catching visuals and an interesting title. Take a look at these examples. Compare the two. Do you think the first image has an attractive cover? What about the other one? The right side. So sometimes attractiveness does not, necessitate loaded elements. It's just making the whole frame messy. Sometimes a minimal approach is better. Next, the first panel after the cover should give the reader information about how the information contained in the leaflet can help them. Don't give information that won't interest the reader. The goal here is to basically capture the reader's interest right away. Tsaka ipagpatuloy na nagbabasa ang binabasa niya. Next, do not overload the reader with too much information like text or visual. Focus on the limited area or aspect only. I think this is related to my second point discussed earlier. Makikita nyo naman which ones are better and which ones are bad. Let's not put too much kasi information overload yon. In terms of visual naman, segue ko lang onte kasi I've been doing lectures for our barangay information officers about this one and pwede rin natin magamit when we start designing for our own leaflets. May tinatawag tayong color psychology or how different colors evoke various feelings and associations. So for example, red can mean power, anger, danger, pain, ganyan. Yellow, on the other hand, depicts happiness, optimism, or sometimes pwede ring caution or anxiety. So ayan, you can read the rest here and might as well apply these to your future designs. Font styles has as much role as the colors. The choice of font can influence readability, brand identity, and the overall tone of a message. You may refer to the picture on the right for the different fonts and what they convey. Next tip, later panels should give the rest of the important information and should be highly illustrated to maintain the reader's interest. The text should be written in simple, non-technical language. And lastly, the last panel usually contains references, credits, and acknowledgements. For writing naman, we may consider these pointers as well. First, plan how you want the leaflet to look. So you conceptualize, consider your target audience, the key message you want to convey, the photos you want to include. You plan. Next is write an outline and make sure ideas are logically arranged. Use words that are familiar with the audience or reader. Unlike the abstract kanina that uses jargons, leaflets should prioritize clear and accessible language to effectively communicate with a broader audience. And this way, readers will understand regardless of their background knowledge. End the material by summarizing the information with a concise statement. Provide pertinent information, contact information, mga basic information about the organization, among other things. An ideal leaflet should complement the visuals and vice versa. So the images or graphics should support and clarify the written content. And similarly, the text should provide context and explanations for the visuals. So, ayan. Thank you so much for watching. Yan. Thank you.